Elon Musk is sending you a secret message, and though it may look like nothing more than a sentence hidden within the noise of the world, it carries the weight of an alarm bell ringing in the silence of your destiny. A warning, a revelation, and an invitation all in one. Something you are meant to hear before it is too late. Something designed not just to intrigue your mind but to awaken your spirit, for the time of casual indifference is over and the time of urgent awareness has begun. And this message is not about Tesla or rockets or satellites floating like stars in the sky, but about you, about your future, about the choice you are standing on right now without even realizing it. The choice between opening the door that is knocking or letting it pass you by forever. Because doors of destiny do not stay open indefinitely, they appear at appointed times, and Elon's secret message is like a flashing signal that says, "Now is your time, pay attention, awaken, step forward, claim what is yours." And though some will dismiss it as coincidence, others will shrug it off as madness, you who read these words are different. Because if this has found you, it has found you for a reason. And you must understand that destiny never wastes time on the unwilling. So if you are holding this message in your hands or on your screen, the very fact that you are here means you have been chosen to hear it. And so I must take you deeper into the hidden layers, deeper into the truth that is rarely spoken, deeper into the urgency that has been building like thunderclouds above your life, waiting for the right moment to break into lightning. And here it is, here is the storm, here is the sign, here is the sign, here's the sound of the horn that wakes the sleeping from their slumber. Because Elon's message is not just his. It is carried through him, whispered into his spirit by forces greater than human minds, shaped by cosmic timing and divine orchestration, written in patterns that seem random but are as deliberate as the orbit of planets. And the message says this: you are not ordinary, you are not forgotten, you are not here by accident. You have been prepared for something monumental, something that will stretch you, shock you, and transform you. And yet you have grown so used to delay, to disappointment, to doubt, that you have stopped believing in the possibility of sudden breakthrough. But breakthrough is at your door. And the urgency of this message is that you must not miss it. You must not walk past the very thing heaven aligned for you. You must not let fear keep you from opening the message, because hidden within the lines you are reading right now is a map, a clue, a whisper, that if followed will lead you into the fulfillment of what has been long delayed. Because time is no longer waiting, and this is why Elon Musk, the man who launches rockets into the heavens, who connects continents with satellites, who bends the future toward invention, is being used as the vessel of this message. Because his name carries weight, and weight carries attention, and attention is what you need to break out of the sleep of normality, and realize that something unusual, something unusual, something unusual, something extraordinary, something irreversible is being declared over your life in this very hour. And it says that the chains are breaking, the barriers are falling, the opposition is losing its grip, but you must act now, you must awaken now, you must believe now, because if you wait until it is safe or easy, the window will have closed, and the urgency of this moment will have been wasted. And I tell you the truth, wasted opportunities do not return the same way again. They pass like comets in the night sky, brilliant and blazing but brief. And so here is your comet, here is your blazing sign, here is your invitation into something you cannot fully imagine yet but must trust with all your heart. Because every whisper of doubt is designed to keep you small, but every whisper of faith is designed to pull you into greatness. And Elon's secret message is that greatness is calling you, but greatness always comes disguised as risk, as faith, as stepping into what cannot be seen, and right now you are being asked to step, to open, to receive, to let go of fear, to let go of delay, to let go of the lies that have told you it's too late or not enough or you don't deserve it. Because the truth is that you are enough, you are right on time, you are chosen, and the destiny written over your life is about to collide with reality, if you dare to align with it. And this is why the message says, open before it's too late. Because the too late is not a threat. It is a reality for those who wait forever, but not for you, not now, not this time, because you have the chance to be awake, to be aware, to step into alignment. And if you take this word seriously, if you let it sink beyond your mind into your heart, if you say, yes, instead of maybe later, then you will watch as doors you thought were closed swing wide, as opportunities you thought were dead come alive, as people you never expected appear to help you, as resources you never imagined flow into your hands, because heaven is aligning in your favor. And this urgent message is the sign of it. And though Elon Musk is just the name on the headline, the truth is that the real sender is the one who writes galaxies into existence, the one who knows your name and your purpose, the one who has not forgotten you, even when you forgot yourself. And so, child of destiny, hear this and know that your time is now. Your awakening is now. Your breakthrough is now. And do not let anything steal this moment from you, for the secret is no longer secret, the message is no longer hidden, it has found you, and you must carry it forward into action, into faith, into the life you were born to live. For this is your appointed hour, and nothing can stop what has already been released into motion for your good. And so the message does not end where curiosity begins, for the signal that bears Elon Musk's name is not about wealth or technology alone, but about alignment. Divine alignment that reaches beyond satellites and rocket launches, beyond electric cars and artificial intelligence, into the fabric of your very existence, into the threads of time that heaven has been weaving together behind the curtain of your ordinary days. And now in this precise moment, the curtain is being pulled back, and you are being shown what you could not have seen without this interruption, this holy disruption, this sacred call that says, look again, the path is shifting, the stars are aligning, the unseen hand is guiding you, and this is why the urgency is not mere drama, it is truth. Because alignment cannot be postponed forever. It comes like the tide, it comes like the eclipse, it comes like the orbit of planets that meet at rare intervals, and when it comes you either step into it or you miss it. And the heavens are saying that right now, the orbit of your destiny is colliding with divine timing, and this is why the message had to find you, this is why the whisper had to arrive cloaked in mystery, because otherwise you would scroll past, otherwise you would dismiss it, otherwise you would remain asleep, but now you are awake, and awakening is the first step into alignment, for when your eyes are open, you begin to see the signs that were always there but ignored, the numbers, the coincidences, the people who arrive out of nowhere, the opportunities that circle back after years of silence, and all of it is speaking, all of it is pointing, all of it is drawing you toward the appointed place where promise meets manifestation. And hear me well. Alignment is not something you force, it is something you step into. It is not something you control. It is something you yield to. It is not the manipulation of circumstances but the surrender of your will to a greater plan. And when you yield, you find yourself in the right place at the right time, speaking to the right person, receiving the right answer. And suddenly what looked like coincidence feels like prophecy fulfilled. And this is what is happening for you. Now in this moment, if you dare to believe it, if you dare to claim it, if you dare to claim it, if you dare to open the secret message not with skepticism but with faith, because faith is the language of alignment, and without it you will miss the signs. But with it you will ride the wave into a season of breakthrough that no man can stop, no enemy can block, no delay can withhold. Beloved soul, hear these words not as ordinary words, not as mere phrases arranged on a page, but as a vibration from eternity, as a sound that carries the rhythm of heaven itself, echoing in your spirit with a weight that you cannot dismiss. The name you saw at the beginning, the name that captured your eye, is not the essence of this message but only the hook. Only the surface detail designed to draw your attention, like a glimmer of light that catches your gaze so that you will pause long enough for heaven to whisper what it has been longing to say to you. Elon Musk's brilliance, his name, his fame is not the melody. The melody is the divine reminder that your life is not random, that your steps are not wasted, that alignment is not by accident but by design. This is heaven's song over your life, the divine reminder that what you thought was coincidence is orchestration, what you thought was delay is preparation, what you thought was denial is protection, and what you thought was lost was being stored in safekeeping until the appointed moment. Until the time when your maturity, your readiness, your courage, and your obedience would collide with heaven's calendar. That moment, child of destiny, is not far, it is not too late, it is not tomorrow. It is now. It is this hour, it is this divine window that has opened for you. And the fact that you are reading these words, that your heart is quickening inside of you, that your spirit is responding with chills and confirmation, is the evidence that the timing of God has aligned with your willingness to receive. Think carefully of how rockets are launched. They are not sent into the heavens at random, not hurled into the sky without calculation, not released according to mere human whim, but through precision, through divine-like timing, through windows that are small and rare. Engineers wait for the right orbit, for the perfect alignment, for the perfect alignment, for the perfect alignment, the weather to cooperate, for the calculations to confirm that the journey is possible. And when that launch window opens, everything must be ready. For to miss it is to delay the mission, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. But when the window is seized, when the rocket is ignited in that divine alignment, then all the years of labor, all the months of building, all the calculations, and preparations come together in a single moment of ignition, and the rocket rises, defying gravity, accelerating into destiny, lifted by power greater than its weight. And so it is with you. You are at your launch window. The countdown of heaven is not a metaphor, it is real. The urgency you feel in your soul is not your imagination. It is the pulse of destiny reminding you that this is not the hour to sleep. This is not the hour to delay. This is not the hour to hesitate and fear. This is the hour to stand ready, to ignite, to step forward, to say yes to what you already know deep within your heart. Because this alignment does not last forever. Alignment is a window, and windows close. But when you step into it with faith, you will accelerate into purpose faster than you ever imagined. You will find yourself soaring into realms that your effort alone could not reach, carried by winds stronger than your striving, guided by calculations greater than your striving, guided by calculations greater than your knowledge, because the God who created time itself has chosen this time for you. And this word is his proof that the appointment has arrived. Do you not see the beauty in this? The Creator who sets stars in their constellations, who orders the rising of the sun and the quiet descent of the moon, who governs the tides and paints the skies with colors at dawn and twilight. This same God is orchestrating your steps. And if he cares for the alignment of galaxies, if he pays attention to the precision of planets and the gravity of worlds, how much more does he care for the alignment of your destiny? Do not let your heart be deceived into believing that you are forgotten, that you are overlooked, that your prayers have vanished into the void. Nothing is wasted in his hands. Nothing you have endured, nothing you have lost, nothing you have wept over, nothing you have prayed for with trembling hands has been wasted. It has all been stored, preserved, hidden in the vaults of heaven until the hour when readiness and timing would collide. And that hour is now. That vault is unlocking. The door is opening, the way is unfolding. And your only responsibility is to step in with faith, with trust, with boldness, to let go of fear and move into the flow of what God has already prepared. Yes, this is urgent, but it is not urgency born of fear. It is urgency born of destiny. Think of the farmer who waits for the harvest. He does not panic when the seed is in the ground, for he knows that growth takes time. But when the harvest ripens, when the grain turns golden, when the fruit bends the branches low, then he knows he must move quickly, he must reap. He must gather, for Thundo is short and the harvest waits for no one. Child of God, you are standing in the ripeness of your harvest season. The seeds of your past tears, the seeds of your past obedience, the seeds of your prayers, the seeds of your prayers, the seeds of your prayers, sacrifices, they are ready. The ground of your life is heavy with fruit. The alignment of heaven is declaring that it is time to reap. Delay now would not be patience, it would be loss, but obedience now will be acceleration, favor, multiplication beyond what you can ask or imagine. And so the Spirit says, do not resist, do not shrink back into fear, do not let doubt steal this window from you. The door that is opening before you is not an ordinary door. It is a door that no human hand could have built, no earthly key could have turned. It is a door reserved for you from before the foundations of the world. It is written with your name in heaven's book, and it is waiting for you to walk through. The courage you need is already inside you. The faith you require is already stirring. You do not need to manufacture it, you only need to agree with it, to release it, to act on it, for the moment is holy, the hour is divine, and heaven is declaring over you, the time is now. Humility, and the courage you need now. You thought the enemy was destroying you, but heaven was shaping you. You thought you were forgotten, but heaven was preserving you. You thought you were disqualified, but heaven was qualifying you in secret. And now the unveiling begins. Now the shift occurs. Now the alignment is manifest. And those who thought you were finished will see you rise. Those who mocked your waiting will see your sudden acceleration. Those who thought your story had ended will be forced to watch as heaven writes a new chapter, one that is filled with miracles, provision, protection, and undeniable favor. And do not think for a moment that this alignment is only about blessings for you. It is about your purpose, about the reason you were born, about the lives connected to your obedience. There are people waiting on the other side of your yes. There are generations that will be changed because of your alignment. There are chains that will break, doors that will open, miracles that will flow, not just for you but through you. If you step into this window, do not underestimate the weight of your obedience. Do not minimize the power of your faith. Do not think that your small step is insignificant. In the economy of heaven, a single step of obedience can shake nations, can shift atmospheres, can change the trajectory of countless lives. And this is why the urgency is real, because heaven knows that your alignment is not just about you. It is about the ripple effect that your yes will create in the earth. So hear again the whisper, rise, child of destiny. Do not delay. Do not let the window close without you stepping through. This moment has been ordained. This alignment has been prepared. This door has been reserved. You are not late, you are not unworthy. You are not unworthy, you are right on time. And the God who orchestrates galaxies is orchestrating your steps. Trust Him. Move with Him. Step boldly. For the time is now. The alignment is real. The window is open, and heaven is singing over you. This is your moment. This is your launch. This is your destiny. Beloved, do not think this alignment is an idea born of men. For the Word has already spoken of times and seasons, of appointed moments where heaven collides with earth, and your life shifts forever. And this is what you are standing in right now. Ecclesiastes 3:1 declares, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." And the season that is upon you is not ordinary. It is marked, sealed, and stamped by God's hand. This verse isn't just a poetic reflection. It's a divine blueprint, a reminder that nothing in your life happens by accident. Every delay you've endured, every closed door that frustrated you, every moment of waiting that tested your faith, they were all part of the preparation for this exact juncture. God in His infinite wisdom orchestrates the cosmos with precision, aligning stars and planets in their courses. And if He can do that for the heavens, how much more for you, His beloved child? Elon Musk's secret message is not about his brilliance but about God's timing. Because when God ordains a season, He uses vessels, signs, and even unusual names to awaken His children. Think about it. Throughout history, God has spoken through unlikely messengers. Through a burning bush to Moses, through a donkey to Balaam, through dreams to Joseph. Why not through a modern innovator like Musk, whose very name evokes speed and breakthrough, as if heaven itself chose him to deliver this wake-up call? And so this message comes, echoing Romans 13:11, which says, "It is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation, nearer than when we believed." Yes, you have been sleeping in doubt, drifting in delay, numbed by disappointment. But now heaven is sounding the alarm. Wake up, for the hour of alignment is here. The salvation of your promise is nearer, the time of your launch is now. This awakening isn't gentle, It's a divine shaking, a holy disruption designed to pull you from the slumber of complacency. Imagine the disciples in the boat during the storm, asleep while Jesus calmed the waves. How often have you been like them, unaware of the miracle unfolding around you, but no more? This message is your storm-calming moment, your invitation to rise and see the salvation drawing near. Child of destiny, understand this. Divine alignment is not about luck. It is about obedience. It is about faith. It is about responding to the secret signals God places in your path. Luck is the language of the world, fleeting and unreliable. But alignment is the rhythm of eternity, steady and sovereign. Obedience isn't blind submission. It's the wise choice to follow the one who sees the end from the beginning. Faith isn't wishful thinking. It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, as Hebrews 11:1 so powerfully reminds us. And those secret signals? They are everywhere if you have eyes to see. The unexpected conversation, the recurring dream, the verse that leaps off the page, or even a name like Musk that suddenly carries prophetic weight. Psalm 37:23 tells us, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way." Your steps have been ordered, your journey has been prepared, your delay has been accounted for, and still heaven says you are on time. Because this moment is not late. This message is not random. It is the very signpost that your steps are colliding with destiny's order. Consider the story of Esther, who was positioned for such a time as this. Esther 4:14. Her steps led her from obscurity to the palace, not by chance but by divine order. Your life mirrors that. The jobs you've held, the people you've met, the trials you've overcome, they were all stepping stones meticulously placed by the Lord who delights in guiding you. And this is why urgency burns through these words, for Habakkuk 2:3 declares, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." The appointed time has arrived, the vision is speaking, and it is speaking through this very message, confirming that what once tarried is now rushing forward, what once seemed distant is now near, what once felt impossible is now at your fingertips, waiting for your yes, waiting for your faith, waiting for your alignment. That tarry in Habakkuk isn't about God's slowness, it's about His perfect timing, allowing the soil of your heart to be fertile, the obstacles to be removed, the allies to be positioned. Now the vision speaks, not in whispers but in bold declarations, urging you to grasp it before the momentum fades. Consider how rockets launch, not at any hour but at the appointed window, the very moment when earth and heaven agree, when orbit and gravity yield, when the calculation aligns perfectly. Picture the countdown. Engineers poring over data, weather patterns scrutinized, every variable accounted for. One misalignment and the launch is scrubbed. So it is with your destiny. God has aligned circumstances, orchestrated people, opened doors and cleared paths for you to step into. Something unprecedented. He has synchronized the clocks of heaven and earth, ensuring that your gifts meet the needs of the moment. Your passions intersect with opportunities, your prayers align with His will. But hear me clearly, faith is the ignition, courage is the fire, obedience is the countdown. Without faith, the rocket sits idle on the pad. Without courage, the flames fizzle out. Without obedience, the sequence halts. James 2:26 reminds us, faith without works is dead. This means your belief must be matched by movement. Your trust must be married to action. Your readiness must be sealed with surrender. Think of Abraham, who didn't just believe God's promise, he packed up and moved toward the unknown land. Or David, who didn't just trust in God's anointing, he picked up stones and faced Goliath. Your faith demands similar works. Perhaps it's making that call, starting that venture, forgiving that offense, or simply saying yes to the stirring in your spirit. You cannot simply read this and walk away unchanged. You must open the door, seize the alignment, and act before the window closes. For missed windows do not disappear forever, but they delay the launch. They postpone the breakthrough, and heaven loves you too much to let you linger in. Delay again. God is a God of second chances, yes, but he also honors the seasons. Miss one, and the next may come with added lessons, refined character. But why prolong the journey when the path is clear now? This is why the message feels urgent. Why it says before it's too late. Because the lateness is not about God's ability but about your willingness. If you refuse, the blessing waits. If you believe, the blessing manifests. Refusal isn't rebellion, it's often fear disguised as caution. Doubt masquerading as wisdom, but belief. It unlocks the floodgates, releasing the pent-up promises that have been building pressure behind the scenes. And child, do not forget the words of Isaiah 60:22, which declare, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." This is the time. This is the alignment. This is the acceleration. You are about to step into doors you could not force, into opportunities you could not create, into miracles you could not buy because God himself is making it happen. Isaiah's prophecy isn't abstract. It's a personal assurance that the Almighty intervenes at the precise moment, overriding human limitations. Doors that seemed bolted shut, perhaps in your career, relationships, health, or finances, are swinging wide, not because of your striving but because of his sovereignty. Opportunities that eluded your grasp, like elusive stars in the night sky, are now descending into your orbit, tailored for your unique calling. Miracles that money couldn't purchase. Restorations of the heart. Healings of the body, reconciliations of the broken, are manifesting as God's signature on your story. And you may ask, why me? Why now? And the answer is this: because you are chosen, because you are marked, because your name is written in the scrolls of destiny, because what you carry is needed for this generation, because heaven does not waste time awakening the unwilling, and you are willing now, you are awake now, you are ready now. Chosen not for your perfection, but for your potential. Marked not by your merits but by his mercy. Your name inscribed in the Lamb's Book of Life, echoing through eternity. What you carry, the ideas, the compassion, the innovations, the testimonies, is vital for a world groaning under uncertainty, and God awakens those who will respond, not those who remain indifferent. This is why you feel the stirring in your spirit, why these words do not let you go, why you know something is different about this very moment. It is divine confirmation that alignment has found you. That stirring is the Holy Spirit's whisper, confirming Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb I knew you. Before you were born I set you apart. You've been set apart for this, prepared in the hidden places, and now the reveal is at hand. So rise and take courage, for Joshua 1:9 declares, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. You will not walk into this alone, you will not step into destiny abandoned. The same God who aligned the stars is aligning your steps. The same God who parted seas is parting obstacles. The same God who multiplied loaves is multiplying your resources. The same God who raised the dead is resurrecting the dreams you buried." Joshua's charge wasn't just for crossing the Jordan. It was for conquering giants, claiming inheritance, building legacies. Your courage isn't self-generated. It's fueled by the presence of the Lord, who goes before you as a consuming fire. Deuteronomy 9:3. And behind you as a rear guard. Isaiah 52:12. The stars he aligned, they declare his glory. Psalm 19:1. And now they illuminate your path. The seas he parted, they symbolize the impossible barriers crumbling at his command. The loaves multiplied, a testament that scarcity bows to his abundance, turning your not enough into overflow. The dead raised, proof that no dream is too far gone. Lazarus emerged from the tomb after 4 days. And your visions, though buried under disappointment, are hearing his call. Come forth. This is your moment of resurrection, your moment of realignment, your moment of restoration. Resurrection isn't just for Easter. It's for every area where death has whispered defeat. Realignment corrects the drifts of life, steering you back to true north. Restoration rebuilds what was shattered, making it stronger, more beautiful, like gold refined in fire. And what the enemy thought was lost forever is being restored sevenfold, because Proverbs 6:31 promises, "But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold." Everything stolen is coming back multiplied, everything delayed is being accelerated. Everything denied is being unlocked. For this is the divine exchange written over your life. The thief, the enemy who comes to steal, kill, and destroy, John 10:10, is caught red-handed, and restitution is due. Stolen joy returns as unspeakable gladness. Delayed promotions accelerate into elevations. Denied access unlocks floodgates of favor. This exchange isn't fair. It's extravagant, God's way of turning mourning into dancing. Psalm 30:11, ashes into beauty, Isaiah 61:3. Beloved, let this sink deep. The enemy's schemes are exposed, his hold broken, and heaven's vault is opening over you. Sevenfold isn't arbitrary. It's biblical abundance, echoing the 7 days of creation. The 7 seals of Revelation, symbolizing completeness. Your health, stolen by affliction, returns with vitality. Your relationships, fractured by betrayal, mend with deeper bonds. Your finances, drained by setbacks, overflow with provision. And this isn't mere recovery. It's advancement, propelling you beyond where you were before the theft. Acceleration means what took years now unfolds in months. What seems stagnant surges forward like a river after rain. Unlocking happens not with your keys but with heaven's master key, opening realms you never imagined. This divine exchange is your inheritance, sealed by the blood of Jesus, who bore the curse so you could receive the blessing. Galatians 3:13-14. And now the final word of the secret message: do not hesitate, do not delay, do not doubt. You stand at the edge of a divine threshold, and heaven is declaring Revelation 3:8 over you. See? I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. The door is open, child of destiny, and it will not be closed by man, by enemy, by circumstance, or by fear, but only by your refusal to walk through it. Hesitation is the thief of time, delay the enemy of progress, doubt the poison of faith. This threshold isn't a metaphor, it's the gateway to your next level, where promises become realities, visions become victories. Revelation's open door is Philadelphia's promise. Faithfulness rewarded with access no one can revoke. Man may oppose, but God's decree stands. The enemy may rage, but his power is nullified. Circumstances may shift, but heaven's stability endures. Fear may whisper, but courage roars in response. So walk, step forward, claim what is yours. Receive what heaven has prepared. Open the message and open your life. For this is your appointed time. And if you believe it, if you dare to declare it, if you whisper even now, I receive, then nothing in earth or hell will be able to stop what has been released. Walking implies action, each step a declaration of trust. Claiming isn't greedy, it's accepting the Father's gift. Receiving isn't passive, it's an active embrace of grace. Declaring, I receive, aligns your words with heaven's, as Proverbs 18:21 teaches. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Your whisper becomes a shout in the spirit realm, dismantling strongholds, activating angels. This is your divine alignment, your holy launch, your eternal yes. Elon Musk may have been the vessel, but God is the sender. The message is no longer secret. It has found you. And the time is now. But let's linger here a moment longer. For the depth of this truth demands expansion. Divine alignment isn't a one-time event. It's a continual posture, a daily surrender to God's orchestration. Your holy launch echoes the Apostles' Pentecost, where waiting turned to witnessing, tons of fire igniting global change. Your eternal yes mirrors Mary's fiat. Let it be to me according to your word, Luke 1:38. Birthing the Savior through obedience. Musk is vessel, like Cyrus in Isaiah 45:1, an unwitting instrument in God's hands, anointing doors for his people. The secrecy lifting reveals God's intimacy. He speaks in codes only the attuned heart deciphers. It has found you not by accident, but by pursuit, as the hound of heaven chases the wandering soul. Now the urgency of before it's too late isn't fear-mongering, it's love's plea, echoing the Father's call to the prodigal, Luke 15:20, urging return before further waste. Too late for what? For seizing the Kairos moment, the opportune time when grace abounds most. Miss it, and Chronos time drags on. But grasp it, and eternity invades the now. Expand your vision, see beyond personal breakthrough to generational impact. What you align with today ripples through your lineage, breaking curses, establishing blessings. Deuteronomy 7:9 promises faithfulness to 1,000 generations. Your yes activates that. Imagine your children inheriting not your struggles, but your victories, your community transformed by your obedience. This message, though sparked by Musk, transcends him. It's heaven's broadcast, tuned to your frequency. Respond with prayer. Lord, align me fully, launch me boldly, secure my yes eternally. Let gratitude well up for being chosen in this hour. Worship arises acknowledging the sender's majesty. Finally share this, multiply the awakening, as one lamp lights another. The time is now, beloved. Step in, soar high, beloved. Step in, soar high, shine bright. The alignment awaits your embrace.